Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the J22 Report. I'm your host, Johnnie Market. You all know that drill. Smash that like button, subscribe if you already haven't, give me a follow if you're on Rumble. And just want to do a couple things. I have some of my social medias below Rumble and Substack. YouTube, I have the most. So if you're on YouTube and don't get the other ones, give me a follow. And it's just below. And this is just, I have to say, I've been talking about this. It's big, and I couldn't even believe this, but this is Trumphoria. I was looking at this the other day. Trump meme coin doubles again. It's worth, I mean, I don't know what it's worth now, but this says 58 billion or more. And it's just, it literally started this. Launched his own cryptocurrency Friday night. More than 50 billion market cap. And it just shows how much money, how we are in Trumphoria. And this is getting very, Trump is the market right now. This is what people don't realize right now. It has been going up, but one of the reasons a lot of this bad news that I talk about is being ignored is because 80% of the supply is held by the Trump Organization affiliate CIC Digital. So this could be a whale trade in the future if they decide to dump. But this is the thing is right now it also is an election year, so anything truthful and honest cannot be allowed to be priced into the market. But one of the reasons the stock market's really taken a vertical the last couple of months is I've never seen someone so hated, and you know the left wing insults on him. I mean, there's no real understanding of who Donald Trump is. On the left, he's whatever, can't say his name on YouTube, but that's what they believe he is. They're just delusional. Uh and then on the right, I mean the country club Republicans, he's like this savior of the economy who's going to fix everything. Like JD Vance, I remember when he got elected, was like, we're going to have the greatest economic comeback. This is the big mistake. We can't grow our way out. We have to deal with the debt. And that means haircuts need to be taken. And when I mean bondholders. They have to be willing to take haircuts. Deleveraging means people who lend out money have to lose money first before we can have any type. Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid needs to be haircuts across the board on those. There's a lot of things. The Doge is just a worthless. It's already fallen apart. I read somewhere. Let me see if this is true. Uh, let's see. Right here, Vivek has already been fired by Musk. Like this is gonna be. eh, Here's another one. Hindustan. If I mispronounce it, I'm sorry. Vivek, but you can see great pop-ups, but expected to exit. So, but for some reason, he's named this savior. In the show, we're more in Trumphoria. Melania joins her husband in the meme coin business, and this is going huge. Let's see this real quick. Sorry, I thought this was an article. Ooh. This is interesting. Trump meme coin drastically crashes. Beyond insane. So yeah, it is interesting. Oh, there it is. Melania surged to 5 billion market cap. So you can see, let's see what the Trump coin is right now. We're gonna take a look at that. Of course, whatever this times is great. Trump meme coin price. Let's just look at it. Of course, Google. So yeah, look at it. Look at that. Market cap 8 billion. So it's still big. And the Melania coin is over 5 billion. Let's see, is there a Melania coin, Bitcoin that's down but still over 100,000? Let's go. Let's look at drops today. So where is the market cap? 1.27 billion. So it has calmed down from 5, but it was over 6 billion. But that's still a lot. 1.27 billion. So anyway, look at this. Hold on, I'm gonna stop sharing for a minute. If you look at this, this is Trumphoria, where it's crypto, whether it's everything. And it's unreal. I've never seen he's either looked at as the worst thing ever or the savior. There's no in between. And this is just how everything is. There's no rationality right now when it comes to it. There's absolutely none. He's either a savior or he is, what AOC says, who's also crazy. So it's unreal, what's going on, the lack of, and this is why there's going to be a crash. But in terms of the economy, my question is, when does Trumphoria wane off and reality set in? And these are some things that I see coming that most people don't, especially in the business class. Economic grievances fuel support for hostile actions. This is just Yahoo Finance. I'm not endorsing anything. I'm just reading what Reuters, the mainstream media, is reporting. So don't come knocking on my doors. Economic fears have escalated into grievances among 60% of the people, many believing hostile actions such as violence necessary to bring about change, according to a global poll from Edelman. Now, I disavow violence, so don't come. I'm doing a finance channel, so there's no way. I'm not even talking about any type of action. I'm just an analyst. I'm not a prophet. So look at this. Across 28 countries. So here it is. Uh, Look at this. World Economic Forum by Davos. You will own nothing and be happy. Yeah, it looks like and of course, what are they blaming it on? Spreading disinformation. Like, whatever happened to a free and free debate? Maybe that's what it is. And which the results were profound, says firm CEO Rich Edelman. Well, maybe if you got out of your bubble and lived in the real world, you would actually see that these results are not all that surprising. 10-year period from fears to polarization to grievance. And of course, what is it? Cost of living and job security. I would just say in general, it's not to artificial intelligence, but it's cost of living. Lack of hope. Yeah, obviously. And then I love how they say this is alarming. Distrust in leaders, including government, office officials, business executives, and journalists, confused over credible information. Maybe they're not confused. Maybe you're confused. Like looking at how like a lot of these like big tech CEOs talk to people and Vivek talked like in his like they're just delusional. So And look, information integrity is unreal. They believe that the answer to this isn't like, all right, we have to change course and do a new economy that's better with, instead of admitting, we have a mass migration problem, we got to fix it. Instead of admitting that we need asset price deflation, not inflation. This hasn't worked. We need manufacturing. We need to address the forgotten man. What did they talk about? Highlight it right here. Information integrity. Yeah. Which is code word for more brainwashing. That's what it is. So anyway, let's look at the comments here. So it's unreal. They talk about the real problem is asset price inflation and growth. Growing your way out of the debt problem, you can't do it. So anyway, and if you want more proof the economy is getting worse, look at this. Talked about bourbon sales, beer sales declining, beer sales declining in the US. Look at it. This is AI. Yes, United States, there have been declining beer sales. So look at that. Bourbon sales drop. Why are bourbon sales down? Look at it right here. This is trading down for look at this. Drinkers are cutting back through bottles, trading down for cheaper brands. So yeah, and I talked about this. So bourbon post pandemic. I was talking about this, but now you can't say what they're doing because I've covered beer. If you look at my see, this is why it's important to watch all my videos. They're all cumulative. I've covered beer. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing. I've covered beer. I've covered bourbon. And now, today, we have wine. These are things people love to do. They love the party. If they could, they would. Wine sales are drying up as Americans turn elsewhere. Health concerns, yeah, right. Economic forces, that's what it is. People are too poor to drink wine, or they're drinking less of it. You get a cheap glass of wine that you can get at Aldi, and it costs $7 at a restaurant. And if you want a good glass of wine at a restaurant, it's astronomically high. The losses keep stacking up for the U.S. wine industry. Look at this. Wine sales tumbled approximately 6%. Look at that. Volume, this is sales, and volume is down. So it's not just volume, it's sales. Look at that. Beer, wine isn't the only alcohol falling on hard times. Beer, Snyder, and spirit. The reality is we're in recession right now. That is the truth. And the way out of it is asset price deflation, allowing the market to crash, allowing asset prices to crash, and allowing deleveraging. And then people have to pay with cash and not credit. And things get so priced. And a lot of people own 6 or 7 homes, they're going to have to sell those 5 homes to get out of it. So wines have been surging all year. So wine got a boost in 2020. So anyway, They're trying to say younger Americans drink less than previous generations. I don't buy that. I don't buy that. They're doing everything they can to make sure they can. But if you look at wine, beer, all this alcohol sales are going, and see another one. So you want more proof the economy stinks? If you don't believe the alcohol, look at this. Americans are vacationing less due to numbers, cost. Yeah, you don't vacation less. Cost inflation, yeah. You don't vacation less because you want it. In fact, if you up to most people, they want to go everywhere. They want to go to Europe, they want to go to Japan, they want to go to the Dominicans, maybe parts of Latin America. But anyway, so you can see we're already in recession. I covered the data. According to the data, we're not in recession. But beware because this will start showing up. And the only thing carrying the stock market is tech. And where's tech as money? Government spending. That's why they're going to keep priming that pump. Priming it, priming it, priming it. Because the only money circulating the economy is coming from the government. Print, borrow, and spend. So anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. If you watched all the way through, and just remember the disclaimer, nothing said should be construed as financial investment advice, just my thoughts. And thank you for watching all the way through if you're still watching, and I will see you next video.